Hey everybody, welcome to the Toyota Chronicles. Wow, another episode. And this weekend was crazy. Oh my god, we had such a good time. It was the Heroes and Horsepower event, and yes, my voice is a little scratchy because, well, there was a lot of hooping and hollering going on. So it was an event that we did. We hosted for the American Legion to raise money for our local veterans, and Colville Toyota was hosting the event at the dealership. So we had to remove all the cars from the parking lot to make room for all the classic cars that were coming in and all the bikes. So we did that late Friday night, emptied everything out, which was quite an interesting task because we had a lot of cars between the rentals, between the ones that were there for service, the ones that had just come in that needed to be checked out, and then all the new vehicles. So it was quite a game of musical cars. And then Saturday morning we had to come in, we had to set up all the tents, get the tables ready, the chairs, all of the layout and the cones, and block the road, and all this, a whole lot of stuff to do. And the event was supposed to start around noon, but we actually had people starting to show up around 10 o'clock to bring their cars in, and there were some really freaking cool cars, and some bikes came in, some really cool bikes, and that little dirt squirt, if you saw any of the videos that I posted, which was a lot, it was a Hodika little like dirt bikey looking bike. It actually won, and I voted for it. Yes, I did. So that was pretty cool. I was pretty excited to see that. And we raffled off a Ford Escape, a little black one, really nice shape, and Colville Toyota donated that for the cause, and we raffled that off, and I don't recall the name of the winner. Sorry about that. It was a really long day. It was a really hot day. I got really sunburned, and I can't remember, but Colville Toyota is posting that on their Facebook page. So if you go to Colville Toyota on Facebook, you will see the names of the winners. And I have to say, I was really kind of proud because a couple of the winners actually donated their cash prizes and prizes back to our veterans. So, awesome. So that was pretty exciting, and I was really happy to see that because there were cash prizes along with, other bits of swag and some coupons and some other cool stuff, and they got plaques and all this stuff. It was really nice to see they donated that money back to the cause. So I tip my hat if I had a hat on. But we had a whole bunch of fun, and my boss Kelly actually got in the dunk tank. She took one for the team, and and I have to say, I was also quite surprised that it was mostly the ladies that were able to do the dunking. A lot of the guys were missing. They were like throwing it over the thing. They were throwing it to the right, to the left. A couple of them, were good and did get it right on the button. But I have to say, on average, throughout the day, it was the ladies holding it down. So, girl power. Our detail team took a turn in there. Our service team took a term in there, and most, if not all, but a good chunk of our sales team, including our boss Kelly, took a turn in the dunk tank. I did not take a turn in the dunk tank. But I was very proud of my team members that did, and they did a good job, and they kept it all really lighthearted. I will try to dig through the videos to find the one with Dean, one of our service guys, because it was hysterical. he was sitting in the dunk tank, and one of our sales guys, Hunter, was doing the throwing, and he just kept making these really funny remarks about like, oh, that's a bad trade, and just, you know, kind of just a little banter back and forth, and it was pretty funny. So I will take a dig through all of the bazillion pictures and videos that I took, and try to post that one, because it was pretty good. So we had a lot of fun, and yeah, the kids had a great time. The vets had a great time. It was really successful, and in the end, you know, that's what it was about raising money for the vets, and giving them a day to be celebrated, and I am always down with that. So I hope we do this again next year, maybe a couple of times a year. Our vets do need a lot of help, so the more kind of things we can do that are fun and raise money, I think it just is kind of healthy and happy at the same time. So that is all I will say about all of that. As far as how my week went, well, it was kind of a bummer. I had a couple of people who, you know, were like, yeah, I want this car. Yeah. I just need to, you know, take a day to kind of think on it and get my thoughts together on it. And every single one of them was like, in the end, nope, not gonna do it. Nope, change my mind. Nope, gonna go with something different. Nope, yeah, it was just a whole lot of hurry up and wait, and a whole lot of wah in the end. And yeah, I don't take it personally, but, you know, deep down my heart kind of cries a little bit, like, really? You were so stoked for this car, like, what happened? And I guess some of that's just me, like, when it comes time for me to, like, buy a car, I know exactly what I want. I have it down to like maybe 2, depending on the timing, maybe 4. And then I whittle it down until I get to 2. And then I go take a look at them, and I know that they are, you know, basically the vehicles that I want. They've got the features that I need. And then it just comes down to, are they available, and are they comfortable when I sit in them? Otherwise, everything else I have looked into, and I know it's this one or that one, and it just comes down to, are they available, can I afford it, and are they comfortable to drive? And that's it. That's the only decision I have to make when I go in to buy a car. Like the last vehicle that I got, you know, it was down to 2. And I went to go look at one, to see if it, you know, how it drove, if I liked it, because you can only tell so much online, right? Eventually, you got to get in there and get your hands on it. So when I went to that dealership, which was a Kia, I went in and was like, oh, you know, do you have any? And I can't remember offhand right now because I'm still really tired. You know, do you have any of these? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, okay, well, do you know when you're going to be getting them in? Because I'll come back. And they were like, nope. And I was like, well, shit. Okay. Settles that. And I went off and I bought the other car. Simple as that. It really didn't take a whole lot of thing. Drove the other one. It was comfortable. I liked it. Drove really nice. Had everything I needed, because I had already looked all that up. And then I bought it, and that was it. Now, obviously, I financed it because, well, I don't have that kind of money just kicking around to just buy them outright. Some people do. I don't. But yeah, and I love my car like I knew I would, because, well, I researched it and was like, hey, this is, you know, down to 2. Now I go down to 1 because, well, the other one is nowhere to be seen. So that's how I wound up with my car. And that's, you know, generally how I do the shopping for anything that isn't like groceries. I know not everybody's like me, which is probably a good thing for the world. But yeah, so it just kind of throws me when people are like, you know, kind of like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Do I like it? I don't know if I like it, you know. I mean, I can be flaky. just like anybody else. But when it comes to money decisions, I leave all that flake aside. It's all business. It's like, does it have this, 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 and this? Okay, cool. Is it comfortable for me to get in and out of and for me to drive? Does it handle well? How's that power steering going? Okay, check. And then in the end, it's like, all right, well, all the other decisions are made. Well, what colors do you have? Because I don't want a red one. That's it. Although I have to say, I did way back in the day decide against a Jeep Cherokee because at the time the only one that they had was like a champagne color with like gold trim, and I was like, no, that's not me. I'll drink some champagne, but I don't want a champagne colored with gold trim vehicle. I was like, no. So I went and bought something else. At that time it was an Isuzu Rodeo that I went with instead of the Jeep. Freaking loved that truck. It was awesome till I broke it. But yeah, if it hadn't been for that weird color with gold trim, I might have been a Jeep girl. But I wasn't, because they didn't. And yeah, so that's how my week went. Hopefully next week will be a little better. And some people who are a little more like, here's what I want. Do you have it? And I'll say yes. And if I don't, I'll be like, no, but I can get one. And then they'll buy a car. So, yeah. So I don't know what events, if any, we have coming up. Because, well, we're all pretty wiped out from all the excitement and hard work that we put in from this past weekend. But if we do have any events coming up, I will obviously share that information with you. And yeah, take lots of video and lots of photos. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for following my journey. And yeah, hopefully you guys can keep your fingers crossed for me, send me out some positive mojo, that some of the other people who have been showing some interest in some vehicles actually show up and give me a shot to sell them a vehicle. That would be really awesome. So yeah, spread the love, people, spread the love. Mama needs a little help. And yeah, so that's gonna be it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out for the Heroes and Horsepower event, and everybody who helped to support our veterans and all the hard work everybody put in, all my team members, everyone at Colville Toyota, everyone at the American Legion, and yeah, you did good, everybody. We did a good job, and yeah, raised a good bit of money for their vets. So awesome. So, all right, I know I keep saying it. I am actually gonna go now. Callie just threw a stick at me, so I guess it's time to play. So hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody has a great week to come. Hopefully I will as well. And I'll see y'all soon. All right, bye guys. Peace.